Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you don't mind my crazy hair, but it's workout season for me, so my hair is gonna be curly for a little bit. Just been working my butt out, and I just won't spend 2 hours training my hair if I'm gonna work out and get it all curly again. So we're gonna stick with my natural hair for now, and I hope you don't mind because I'm actually kind of digging the curls for now until I get tired. But today topic, it's let's call it a quick review. It's not actually like in-depth review because I haven't been using this product for a long time, but I already have, feelings about it, and I already feel kind of weird. So I would like to know if anybody agrees with me and see what, come up with. But anyways, today it's about and another thing, it's called Bioré, Anyways, I'm gonna call it Bioré just because Bioré, that's what I read. Anyways, it's the Pore charcoal cleanser, and it's not actually new. It's been out for a few months, but it's not that old. And I just actually tried it a few weeks back, so I didn't jump in the bag right away because I was using something else. But now that I did try, I have my opinions on that. And also when I bought that, I also bought the charcoal pore strips, and I actually never used the strips before of any kind, and I'm pretty sure this is the leading brand when it comes to drugstores nose strips. So I just was really curious to try that. I always ignore my nose and just keep going with my life, but it came the time to try. So let's just go back to the deep charcoal cleanser, and this is the one that I have mixed feeling about it. I don't know what is the thing. I know it says that it's gonna be natural tingling sensation, but for me it's way too tingling. Like, I put it on and it feels good, but then after a few seconds it's just way too overpowering. It's just too much on my skin, and I feel like I have to take it off. Like, my skin's gonna burn. And maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, and maybe that's like the charcoal effect, and maybe it's just a personal thing and I don't really love it, but my skin feels good afterwards. It's not that it burns or anything like that. It's just that a tingling sensation is just so overpowering, and it actually says that on the back. Charcoal is a common ingredient found in nature. Is known for its ability to draw out impurities to trap them, which is, the result that you get at the end. The skin looks really smooth, but to me, it's just like too tingling. This is what it said. Draws out and traps 2 times more dirt and impurity than a basic cleanser, purifying pores to leave your face deeply cleansed and your skin tingling smooth. Pores are twice as clean after just one use. And I think the tingling smooth thing is what bothers me. And I so want to love it, and I'm going to keep trying it. When I bought it and I felt like that, I said, okay, I'm just going to use it once a week. I'm not going to use it every day just because I feel that it's a little bit too heavy for my skin. Maybe my skin is too sensitive. But I'm going to keep trying and see how I feel. And please let me know if you try it, how you feel about this. Like, do you feel the tingling sensation is just too much like I do? Or is it okay? Maybe it's just my skin. Just let me know your thoughts on it if you try it. Then the strips I actually adore just because they work so fine. It's just, it's like magic. I think so. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't mean that. I do mean that, because when you put something in your nose and when you peel it off, you can see all the stuff and all the dirt that it's coming out. It's magic, because trust me, I try to squish my nose up and try to get all the thing with my hands, and I think that's a thing for men. Girls shouldn't do that just because it's so painful, and I quite cannot handle it. So I would just, try to, when I cleanse, just scrub my nose, but it's never gonna do the same thing as doing the strip and pulling everything out. And the way this works is you get the strips, you get it in a package. You get 6 of them, and you get a little black package like this. You take them out, and then they're gonna be in the form or like a nose pad, and then you peel out the back, and then you place it in your nose. And you have to be careful that your nose has to be really wet, because if your nose is not wet, it's not gonna stick and you're gonna lose a strip, which is no good because you're throwing out money. So be careful when you applying it to really, really, really wet your nose, and then apply it and leave it. I would say like 5 minutes is enough. It says 10 minutes, but I find that 5 minutes is fine, but if you can leave it more, just for the heck of it. But it's gonna become really hard, and once you peel it off, that's the fun part. You see all the dirt and all the stuff, and you're gonna see it because it's black, and all your little things are like kind of like a beige cream color. Yeah, they're really disgusting, huh? But that means it's working, so that's good. So yeah, you're gonna peel it off, and your nose is gonna feel so soft after. Like, if I remember before I did it, I touched my nose, and you can feel your pores, you can feel stuff, at least in my nose. And then when I did the strips and took it out, the nose was so soft. Even if it just took that cells off and didn't took the dirt, it's just still good thing, because you won't be able to do that manually without having an equipment to do that. So I think this is a good thing. The only thing about it is that it's going to be a little bit painful when you pull it out, just because, it's like a glue. So it's expected to be painful, but it's not something you can bury. So that's a good. I give this probably like, I would say 9 out of 10, just because it's a little painful. And this, I actually give it like around 6 out of 10, just because it's just so tingly that I just can't get my head around it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop using it, because I do and I love it. So let's see what happens. They range around my area around $7.99. I think about it at CVS. So that's the price for both of them around here. So $7.99, $7.99, and it's just, drugstore price. If you want something high end, it's gonna be a little bit higher, but I think it's a higher price for a drugstore product. So I think it's a high-end drugstore product. That's how I'm gonna put it. And yeah, that's my quick review. It's not in-depth review. I'll probably come back and tell you how I feel about it after a few more weeks of using them. And yeah, just let me know down below what you feel about it, the strips, and how you feel about the dip cleanser, if you did use it, and how you feel about charcoal cleansing your face in a way. I just think it comes from the property of it. It's so good because it just comes from the planet, and the fact that we can use stuff from the planet without all the chemical stuff, which I'm not saying there's any chemical, but adding more natural things to things that are already chemical, if that makes sense, is a good thing. So I feel good about it, and just let me know how you feel down below, and if you have any thoughts or any suggestions that I should try, or any other product you want me to try, just let me know. And I'm gonna go because I'm just talking a lot, and I see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.